Hey guys, and welcome back again to Fairbanks County here in City Skylines 2. Well, so far, I think the city has developed pretty nicely here. We are slowly getting to a bit of a high rise zone over there. But yeah, I want to address a couple of things in this episode, and this is more about beautifying the city instead of, taking care of further growth here, because I want to make sure that this city slowly gets a better look than just sitting on a plain landscape or surface here. As you can see, like the rest of the island doesn't have a lot of like height differences on the map, so I'm considering to change that over time and right now. And so far, as you can see as well, I've been planning a lot of, directions, roads ahead, but I do not necessarily want to follow them completely. So I will spend some time in pre-planning, landscaping, and beautifying this city even further instead of just, continuing to build on what we've already got. So thanks for joining me again today, and I hope you will like this episode. Obviously, I will have to, take care of a couple of things, make sure that I'm getting things right because I'm still not very much experienced in landscaping in City Skylines 2, I have to admit. But yeah, I watched a couple of videos, I did some research on this, I did some testing. So hopefully we'll get there by the end of this episode so that we have a slightly different view on the city overall. But this might also change some of the landscape features here of this little island before or in front of the main coast. So without any further ado, I want to get started, and I'll chime in every once in a while in between the next couple of minutes and hours, so please bear with me. And if you like this video, you may want to consider following me here and clicking the bell button and subscribing to my channel or leaving me a comment down below. Thank you very much in advance. So after having built a couple of things right now out, and yeah, this almost like took me an hour, roughly an hour to get this built, like this industrial area here, that like little landscaping thing over there, and the whole, yeah, how can you call it, kai thing, order to the sea here. Yeah, this is always usually very much time consuming, at least for me, because I'm obviously still learning here, and I still need to refine a couple of techniques for sure. So I just wanted to give you a quick heads up, because like what I'm doing right now, I'm investing in a couple of development points that I didn't use before. The first one is I want to have highways. I do have the parking lots. I need to invest, or at least I want to invest in train. And also, how much do I have left? Like 12 points left in water and tram, and into park maintenance in larger parks and in sports parks as well. Now let me check. Do I need, yeah, the welfare office would be nice to have. So I have 2 development points left now. And I think this should definitely be invested in the university. So yeah, coming from there, the reason why I invested, for example, into a train thing here is because I want to build a train station. And some of you might suggest, yeah, it's important not only to invest in a train station for now, but also in a rail yard. But to be honest, I'm not yet in a situation where I will need a rail yard for sure. So I want to do a couple of things, and I want this to be located a bit on top of this whole thing. So I'll take care of a couple of, let's say borders, roads here before I'm doing anything else. I have now overlapping items. I knew this would happen. So I have to redefine the industrial area, or the area for the for the landfill site here a bit. But from there, I think I can go ahead and create somehow elevated road here for now. That almost looks like being perfect. Do we have overlapping items here? Yeah, we do. Fortunately, so I have to take a look at that from this angle, and it's not too wobbly at the moment. Just want to make sure that it doesn't look odd or strange here. So I want to have this industrial train station here, the cargo train terminal. So I will do some more landscaping, and before I'm plotting down the train terminal, I will get back to you and tell you more about the idea behind it. But as you can see, like, I'm making a lot of room now for this industrial train station, the cargo terminal, because I want to make sure that I'm not building something like stupid here that doesn't look very nice in the end. So I'm deleting that bit here. So I'll be back for you in a few and give you an update later. So what I did here after purchasing getting the rail tracks, I built a cargo train station here and my rail yard over there. So I'm hoping that I can create something like a little bit of an industrial area here that fits very much nicely into the landscape overall. And yeah, I put in a lot of trees for just a craft actually, to make this whole island a bit more green than it actually is. And I'm wondering, can I not redefine the districts? So everything else can be redefined, but not the districts? There you go. I'm sorry, I was just confused. So what I'll do now is I'll expand this industrial area, obviously, by quite a bit here, just to make sure that I'm covering everything that's right now included in there, meaning the whole setup of industrial zonings, rail yards and whatnot, to make this obviously a bit more realistic. And what I was actually using here, and this is just for decoration purpose, actually 2 train tracks or 3 in total, just to decorate this place a little bit. And I saw this a couple of days ago from someone else on YouTube who was decorating the industrial areas with a stone quarry thing. So I think this is quite nice and it fits quite well into the industrial zones. So yeah, I will take a look and see what I can do from there and how I can utilize such things even further moving forward. But right now, I guess we should be okay with that industrial zone. I'm obviously losing quite a bit of money here, and that's okay-ish. And I also laid out the whole road network for my more or less beach strip here that I want to use in the near future for high-rise residential zones. And I'm going to break up this grid here just a bit because I want to see a couple of things happening here. Like I'm just putting this down because otherwise I'm again forgetting about this. Like a bigger train station here, maybe in that area. And I'm gonna take care of the rest of the grid right now, just to ensure that I'm not forgetting about this. Also putting down some parking lots and things like that, just to be on the safe side. Overground parking buildings, so this would be fairly big. Is it really so big? Wow. Okay, I need to go a bit smaller with that one. Yeah, so whatever I will be doing here, I'm not yet sure. Like, I'm not 100% sure what I'll be doing here. I'm wondering why so many people are parking outside there. It could be because parking is quite expensive over here. I need a few more. I don't know whether I already want to use or go for the low rent housing options. I don't think so yet. And this will also be something bigger here. So I'm letting the game run for a bit just to build or get these buildings in place. And I also have to demolish you guy again, because then you can rebuild. And there should be some low rent options here. There are also some offices. So I'm carefully building these out right now, not to create too big lots overall, some of them can be big and can grow over time for sure. Yeah, don't have a huge demand for offices right now. So I'm just checking to let the game run a bit faster. But for now, I think we should be okay with that place, except for this one. I want it to be, yeah, I think that's better. Even if it's not perfect, I think it's a bit better. So loads of people are moving in right now. And then I also have to think about a nice place for the university. I think I can put it down almost like in one of, yeah, maybe there in the whole center between Daffodil Street and Green Street. Yeah, probably I'm doing that, breaking up the grid here. Oh, did I not want to have, I think I remember one thing from the previous episode. I actually wanted to have this train station to be located here, and it would make sense to just bring it to a place like this. Then I can go ahead and delete all these roads for now, bulldozing them. Just wondering, guys, what's happening there? Sweet. So somebody was driving across. Oh gosh. Yeah, so I'm using the regular roads and I'm upgrading like that bit here, this bit over there, and this over here as well. And then I can get started putting in my university here in this huge, it's actually barely big enough for my university thing. There it doesn't even fit. Yeah, then that's fine. I'll leave it like that. What else can I build here? So I need some more space even over there. And yeah, this is an extra wing here and also another park, so that's going to be huge. Either way, I think I'm good with that now. Just creating some decoration over here. Some hickory trees would be nice. So I'll decorate it quickly and I'll be back for you in a bit. So I've got no idea yet what I'll be doing. I have a slight idea about what I'll be doing with this part of the train tracks, but I don't want to promise too much right now because I'm not yet sure whether I can really pull this off and do it. Just go ahead and do it. But for now, the only other thing I wanted to give a try is whether I can actually get underneath the tracks here. I don't want to use the single direction one, so I want this to be that's nice, 10% higher, so maybe a slope of 5%. Is that good? 5.3 is probably good enough. And the reason why I'm building this is because in the end, I probably want to have another train station somewhere over there on the island. So let me use that thing here. That's, I think, pretty cool for getting down from a height of 10 meters to 0. And as you can see, like, I'm trying to follow the landscape here just a bit to ensure that these train tracks look as if they have been here like forever, or at least that somebody planned it to be here. It's just a windy thing here, and I can probably, yeah, but that's maybe something I want to take care of, like going all the other way around. So that's pretty fine. And I'm just checking, like, a harbor, cargo harbor, how big would that be? So that's pretty big. Needs to be exceeds city limits. Yeah, I know that. Guys, I know it. Does it need to be on land? No. Does it need to be on the land? Strange. Yeah, I'll take care of that in a bit, I would say. But not for right now. This is nothing for right now. Maybe I'll introduce like something like a harbor here later on. But I want to check and see, like, I'm not yet in a deficit, but I'm obviously losing some money here and there. I want to give away some bigger lots here for buildings that definitely need some more space. So, and this part here could be a nice neighborhood. Something a bit more cozy here, right in front of the train tracks, but this would be highly unusual. There, the industrial part of my city already begins, so I don't want to use up all the space that's available here just for residential zones. I think that would be not really working. 90 degrees. I'm going out from there, getting closer to this here. That's okay-ish. Like this road function in City Skylines 2, I'm always fascinated. Like, this is such a huge difference between Skylines 2 and Skylines 1. It's one of the main reasons I would choose playing Skylines 2 over City Skylines 1. It's due to the flexibility that you've got when it comes to laying out roads, which is so nice to see. I still don't like this angle here. Now let me see whether I can upgrade Highline here just a bit. Or maybe creating something a bit more weird here, but it looks better in the end, I think. Yeah, so from there, I think it doesn't really make sense to, well, what about Empire Glade? So my flexibility here regarding low density residential is that filled up nicely here. Just wondering, I think I could have done just this here. Yeah, I could have. Not really. As you can see, there is some wonky stuff going on here. Maybe that one. Please, come on, just fix it. Yeah, there's this minor thing in the middle. That's fine. Doesn't look that good, but still, it's gonna be okay-ish. So, and low density is again on the right. So I'll put down some more here. But then I also need some workplaces. So I I want to make sure that people at least have the option to work somewhere and to have a bit of a commercial area over here, like this here, like an office commercial center right in the middle of my residential area. And when it comes to that, I think we also need some medium density high-rise buildings around that area. And maybe some row housing over there. That'd be nice. So what we can do, and I don't have that yet, but I can't invest in anything else right now. I would need some taxi stuff. Oof. Oh gosh, what's happening here? Am I missing anything? Oh, there is a road required here. Okay, I get it. Very sorry about this, guys. That was not my intention to cut you off. Not at all. Yeah, so you're back online. This is perfect. I'm sorry about this, guys. That was not my intention. Perfect. So you're back here, and that's all right. So yeah, I think I'm going to close this episode right now. I'm making not a lot of profits right now, which is kind of concerning. Just wondering, high taxes, wealth is good, abundance of leisure time, spacious homes, reliable mail services, blah, blah, blah. Do we also need the welfare office? Should we get this up and running? That would take away another huge square here, which is something I don't really like to see, but what can you do about it? Like, sometimes you have to get rid of things to ensure that you're making the right decision. And I'm also upgrading here that road into a 2-lane. Yeah, don't tell me about invalid shapes. You're creating this here, not me. So yeah, that makes sense. So what did I want to build? The welfare office. And it should probably sit right there in the center. And now I reached Busy Town right before I wanted to close this session here. And let's have a quick look at the progression panel. So what I can introduce now is the gated community. I think this has something to do with security overall. I can do some ore mining right now. And the loan limit increased. I think the next big milestone that I definitely want to reach is Big Town. But I won't do this in this episode because it's like the high density housing, then believe me, buildings are getting bigger and bigger and bigger over time, which is too early for my little city here right now. And I don't want this to expand too much, because then I might even run into other issues in the end. Like, oh, there's a need for some parks, as far as I can tell. So just let me create maybe something medium-sized, large playground, large plaza. Oh, that's big, big, big. Very big indeed. Should it just include something like this here? Nah, I'm not going for that. Don't want to spoil the university district here too much. Small plaza. Should I put that? Probably just over here. So then bit more green at least. What is that? Park maintenance depot. I think we should put one down sooner or later. Because we haven't done so yet. So I would suggest putting down the park maintenance right now if I can pull this off and put it in there. It might be too big here. But that little stretch of a road. Just wondering if I'm adding another road down here, whether that would already be enough for my park maintenance building. No, it's too, the area is just too small. The available area is just too small. And if I'm bringing this down to a 1-lane road, what would change in the end for me? I think it would give me a bit more room for this park maintenance depot. Probably, maybe with the manual mode I can get it in there somehow. No, but I think I won't be able. Nope. I can't, unfortunately. But still, faster lane can stay small if needed. No, just put it down somewhere else here. Maybe right over there. Soon cars will leave, I'm sure. Okay, we do have some accidents happening here and there. As long as it's not everywhere, I'm good. I'm not losing a lot of money here. High taxes, high noise pollution. So where can I take care of the noise pollution thing? I think that's something that I'll have to tackle in a bit. Because this can become a fairly big issue. I'm wondering whether low rent housing is really needed in my town. I think since we are quite healthy, I don't know whether that's really needed. Oh, and I haven't put down in a while such mixed housings. And I also put down some offices here. That's not a bad choice. Yeah, so from there, I want to quickly thank you for joining me again today. My little tiny town that's slowly developing over time, like the industrial area, has significantly changed in this episode. It looks way bigger than it actually is. I introduced a couple of changes here and I already pre-planned like the train network and also like the train yard and passenger train station, a cargo train station, as well as the train yard over there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episodes, to be honest, because it's gonna be a huge change moving forward. And I think this actually looks quite nice. I like it. Hopefully I'm not running into water issues again as I did in the last episode, because this was so freaking annoying. After building on the city for, let's say, 15-20 hours, it was suddenly gone. And I was mad like hell on this game, but now I'm way more motivated moving forward. So again, thanks a lot. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate you watching these episodes here. Please let me know whatever you would like me to do here. Like whatever you would like to see, let me know. I'm more than happy to incorporate any kind of changes and things that you want me to try out. And thanks again. I wish you a great day and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.